If a minus b over b is equal to 3 over 7, which of the following must also be true? Alright, so this is what you want to do when you look at this question. You do not, and I mean do not, want to start plugging in some random numbers for a and b for each of the answer choices and start to see whether they make sense or not, because that's going to take you forever. What you want to do though, before you panic, right? There's always this step before you panic, is you want to just go ahead and simplify. And hopefully if you think of that, then you can bypass the panic phase completely. So how can we rewrite this? How can we simplify it? Well, a minus b over b is the same thing as saying a over b, that's an a, not a 9, a over b minus b over b. Remember, this is just a property of fractions. If I have something minus something over something, I can just separate them out like such. Alright? So I have a over b minus b over b, and that is equal to 3 over 7. Alright, let's simplify further. Well, a over b minus b over b. Well, b over b is just like any number over itself, and that's just 1, is equal to 3 over 7. Alright, let's try to simplify this further. Let's add the 1 to each side. So plus 1 plus 1. I'll get a over b is equal to 3 over 7 plus 1. Now, I want to simplify this even further. We're just in the business of simplification. If you know how to do that, you'll get a bunch of questions right. So a over b is equal to, well, how do I do this? Well, remember, if you want to add a whole number to a fraction, you want to turn that whole number into a fraction whose base is similar to the other fraction's base you want to add it to. So we want to turn that 1 into something over 7. Well, what's something over 7 that gives us 1? Well, that's just 7 over 7, right? Because 7 over 7, anything over itself is just 1. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding 3 over 7 plus 7 over 7. And what would that give us? That would give us 10 over 7, right? 3 plus 7 is 10, and we keep the same base, so that's just over 7. So we get 10 over 7 is equal to a over b. What does that look mostly like to? That just looks like b. A over b is equal to 10 over 7.